two birds with one stone, or whatever it's called. So yeah, this was the decisive game of the Lichess Arena, in which Alireza was playing black. And yeah, he went for this sort of Rossolimo, because you can't take here, because I think you get knight, queen d4. I thought queen e7, but queen d4. Engineering so right. So yeah, he played. He got here, and here white was good, but suddenly white is not good anymore. You can't go f6, by the way, here, because bishop c4 just wins the queen, so that's why he played king h8. And yeah, h3 was a bit typical bullet, but lazy move. Like there, obviously the engine points many alternatives, but okay, let's switch off the engine. h3, f6, and now he suddenly has everything in play, and he wants to play f5, f4. And yeah, okay, first he played h6, which is not sure whether that was mandatory or not to prevent knight g5. So he played f5, h6 first, now f5, f4, and then he pinned this knight, which is obviously quite annoying for white, and he had to defend the h3 pawn. But now knight h4 is maybe a threat, or taking a knight h4, and he actually did that, but suddenly things got blocked. I expected g5 here just to cement the kingside pawn structure, but he didn't do that. He played okay, he also can take the pawn, obviously, but now suddenly it's not so easy, because you know white is, I mean, in bullet it's not so easy. The engine gives like a huge advantage, I think. Yeah, obviously it gives -4. So yeah, after some shuffling, the critical moment, okay, obviously black is winning here, but you know, and here he took here, although whether it's debatable or not. Maybe he can prepare a4 or something, but okay, that can't be bad. And here Alireza was the first. Hi Leon, did you play or not? You didn't tell me your nickname. Yeah, he wrote me. But it, well, you have just joined. We are going over the decisive game of the tournament. It was played like 3 rounds before finish. It was 3 rounds before finish, or 4 rounds, and Alireza beat Magnus, and it allowed him to overtake him. And Magnus was black in this position, so he is like an exchange up and better pawn structure and pawns. Unfortunately, I don't know what the time was at this particular point. Move times, maybe I can see it. Yeah, I think he was also better on time, but he just played started doing very strange things. I mean, not for the moment. Okay, he gave up the pawn, which is not significant. Obviously some a4 b3 is the easiest, but yeah, they got here. He decided not to play a4 at least. Now he just picked up this c6 pawn, which was m3 for nothing. Thank you very much. Now he could also push this pawn, and this was the position that was reached. And here just queen c1. He had 5 seconds there. Okay, now I see the time now. So it's, yeah, okay. He back here. Yeah, they were both around 12 seconds, and then they got here. This was panic mode and pre-moving mode, and here he could have just played queen c1, and white would have to resign, because if he can't defend against the checkmate on g1. So the point is that if queen e2 you give checkmate. So and he played queen g6, which is okay, normal move, and after knight d2 he played queen g2. And I mean, okay, obviously the queen g6, the threat is b1 queen and queen g2 mate, but so he covered with 5 seconds left, and then queen to g2, and then suddenly, and it was he's a piece down, and suddenly it was not so easy to pre-move, because your king can't go anywhere. These 2 pieces are covering all these squares. The knight is covering, so the entrance is covered, and he was a bit too slow, and then he lost some time in this position, and then he lost the tournament. So yeah. And it's funny to see that the people are claiming that Alireza was cheating. I'm actually not sure you can even cheat in bullet, and let alone cheat on this well.